Good morning. Let's talk about logging pizza. The reason I want to talk about logging pizza is because we're all going to most likely eat pizza. If you're on a strict, crazy diet where everything is restricted, it's going to be really frustrating. I mean, there is a time and a place to have a very clean, restricted diet. But most of the time, people go back to whatever they were used to eating. But what I would say is a lot of people are scared of these foods that they're eating. And what I want you to know is you really can eat whatever you want and get some results for body composition. If you don't have any health issues, there's really no reason to stress out about any of that stuff. And then once you start to get results with the food that you love, then move over into food that maybe is a cleaner version of what you love. So, how do we log pizza? Basically, what I do, and the easiest thing I found is if you are at a Papa John's, you can log it as Papa John's. Pizza Hut, log it as Pizza Hut. All of that typically is in the place, but what is hard is most people don't eat at the chain restaurants anymore. Like down in Florida, I never eat at chain restaurants because it's all these little places. It's so cute. There's so many places to eat, amazing different pizzas that you can try. So what I do is I try to log it as the pizza that's closest to it. Meaning, is it more like Papa John's? It's more bready, not real greasy, or is it more like Pizza Hut? It's super deep dish, it's greasy. Or is it more like Little Caesars and it's kind of not got many flavors to it? It's just kind of bland, smaller amount of carbohydrates in there because it's kind of a squish. Like Little Caesars is more flat. Now, if you do thin and crispy and you get something from a non-chain restaurant and it's more thin and crispy, you can even do, if you've never ordered Papa John's thin and crispy, it's amazing, by the way. Another thing you might want to try when you're ordering pizza, but they do usually have that in the app or they'll have it online if you Google it. The other thing you can do is basically Google all the ingredients or look up the ingredients inside your app and estimate how many of these ingredients that are on your pizza when you eat it. So, like, there's a half a cup of, bell peppers, there's a fourth of a cup of this. I personally don't do it that way because if I'm eating pizza, most likely it's more of a relaxed day. Um, and I'm just going to eat the pizza and log it as Papa John's, Little Caesars, or Pizza Hut typically. Um, Guys, logging food is not about perfection. If you're developing this habit to show up every single day, log your food before you eat, and you put that pizza in before you eat it, and you make sure, like if you're eating it at night, you log it early in the day so that you don't go over your caloric intake and you can backlog and basically make sure breakfast and lunch fit in to allow you to have pizza at dinner. You're going to be fine, guys. It is the every single day things that we do that are usually the problem. That I didn't, log all of my food. Um, Hold on. Someone's calling me. I didn't log all of my food. I didn't I forgot that protein shake. I forgot to log that muffin I ate, things like that where you forget stuff. And then tomorrow I'm going to talk about some other things that can cause some problems. That's where you really go in a not a great direction. Things like I drink, a juice every day and you're drinking more than it's allowed. You're saying you drink wine, but you actually drink not 4 ounces, but you drink 8 ounces every day. So things like that you do every single day is what's going to cause issues. Having pizza on occasion, not that big of a deal. I don't think it's going to mess you up. So if you need help logging your food, let me know. Otherwise, keep doing our permanent lifestyle change habit. That is January's habit. Log your food, put it in some kind of app. MyFitnessPal, First Form, Macro Stacks, Macro Creation, whatever it is. There's all kinds of apps out there. And whatever one is the cheapest, I say go with that for now and just start getting in the habit of logging food and putting food in an app. All right, guys, have a wonderful day. I'll see you tomorrow.